An insider has leaked early information about Chapter 3 Season 3, and the details are absolutely insane. Hey, I'm Tedious, and welcome back to another video about the Fortnite storyline, where we take a look into multiple skin surveys, unreleased files, and accidental leaks directly from Epic Games themselves. Next season looks really awesome, and I know it feels like the resistance of Chapter 3 Season 2 is only really starting to kick off now with the storyline, but who better than the Fortnite community to hype up something that's still rather far away? I mean, what did Epic even expect with this? If you put a huge event at the end of a certain time period, and you purposely leak events with zero hesitation, this stuff is just gonna have to happen. And it doesn't seem as though they've tried to keep many things a secret this time round. Unlike other seasons with encrypted assets, this seems to be fully revealed already, and I'm not complaining, gives me more content and more hype. This tweet posted by Real Sweezy is shown on screen, and the message reads as follows. The Imagined, spelt wrong, will locate the rocket of the paradigm. The scientist was the one who built her weapon, and Sloane also has a secret weapon up her sleeve. And according to Sweezy, this is linked directly to the live event, and we can tell this as he says possible live event leaks at the top of his tweet. Now straight away we can have a bit more verification as to if these leaks are actually true or not. All of the things this source from Epic mentions are very solid, set in stone current events, and I understand the reasoning as to how all of this will match up with the current storyline. The next section reads, the 7 will most likely win this current battle, but then the split will happen. Now let's talk more on this event of the split that Sweezy mentions in this certain section. Notice how he says the 7 will win the current battle, but then the split happens, and from what I gather, this split is a more metaphorical term for the 7 choosing different sides, but from within the little grasp that they have left on their team's alliance. Again, this just seems way more convincing as the split perfectly ties in with the 7's infighting storyline. And it was even practically verified by the official writer of Fortnite's entire plot, storyline, and lore itself. Let's take a look. Here Donald's tweet says, I am ultra biased, but I've been so excited about getting to Chapter 2 Season 7 for a very long time. I hope you loved it. Chapter 2 Season 8 and the 2 parts after that are maybe my very favourite parts. Well, until that one thing. I can't decide. I love it all. Now this is a great tweet by Donald in general, but there's a few sections of this particular message that he posted that we really have to take an in-depth look at to get the full picture of what he's really saying here. Chapter 2 Season 8 and the 2 parts after that are maybe my very favourite parts. Well, until that one thing. And we know that whatever it is that makes him, not be too sure if he likes these parts so much, has to be really quite monumental in the scheme of the whole storyline. And honestly, it's starting to lean more towards like he doesn't like this idea that's going to happen after these seasons. Maybe something not too good is going to be happening to the 7 later on. We know that the Paradigm and the Scientist are working behind the scenes with one another due to dialogue tapes throughout all of Chapter 3 Season 1. We know that the sisters will be later uncovering their past with links to the IO and quite possibly Geno. As Bunker Jonesy says, whatever she's uncovering, it goes all the way to the top, which is most likely the top or the leader of the Imagined Order. And with all of these characters in the same singular group having multiple different opinions, tactics, missions, and motives, it seems really quite difficult to understand how a group would stay within close distance to each other for as long as a few more months. I mean, they clearly have different ideas. How are they going to be unified? Now, the 7 from this will clearly become weak, and that will obviously lead to the IO having extra time to possibly plan their secret weapon, which Sweezy says Sloane has. But not only that, the IO are also getting ready for much more in the future, which leads us on to our next big topic. A future leaked Season 3 NPC description says, the Imagined Order have recruited some of the Galactic Empire's finest soldiers to do what they all do best. Stay sharp, aim true, and eliminate the rebel threat. So not only will the Imagined Order gain a lead on the 7 with their group being muddled up, but they will also be recruiting the help of the dark side. So things aren't looking too good. And I know some of you are going to be like, oh, but Star Wars is cool, and I completely agree, okay? But when we all see Darth Vader whip out his combat SMG and absolutely shit on everyone, we'll be like, oh, we really have no chance of survival. But at least the battle pass will be cool, right? Yeah, of course it will. It has Star Wars, and now it's been revealed that the Omega Knight skin has his official file in the game right now, and it's been so hyped up from the skin surveys. I'm so excited, and he will be arriving either to the item shop or the battle pass in the very, very near future. So, what are your guys' thoughts? Are you excited for everything that's happening in the event and next season? Or are you more worried for the 7 and you wish for the best of the soldiers of Dark Metal? I'm honestly happy either way. I mean, the villains winning would be really cool. It's actually a very uncommon thing in story. But the 7 are my homies, bro. Imagine calling me her new best friend, and that made me happy. That was some deep shit. I mean, I've never really had any friends before. So, you know who does have friends? Midas. I mean, he looks so goddamn cool, bro. And if you want to learn more about cool golden masterminds, go over to this video right here to get all the information on Midas's return to the Fortnite Island.